Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give some of y'all some time to tune in. First things first, hope everybody's having a blessed and productive Monday so far. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Hope everybody was warm, safe, and comfortable. You know, also for those who might have just been coming out the hospital again, hopefully, God keeps his hands on you and you get back to what you was doing before, and make sure you taking your health seriously. You know, I want to take the time to thank those who popped in the live last night. You know, those type of topics, they're touching at times. Some people get kind of sensitive about it, but these are things you're going to have to talk about because it's still going to keep happening until further notice. Salute, my guy. Top of the morning, top of the morning. I wouldn't be me if I didn't do that morning walk and chat with y'all. Shit, shout outs to the plug again. Fred Newman, if this is your new time, welcome to the channel. And if you are who I think you are, don't even do the dumb shit today. Don't do the dumb shit today. I'm just going to let you know that. You already had somebody yesterday. I'm new to the channel. And then it's the same person. I got a feeling you are the same person. And this is what I'm talking about. If it is, that's sad. Did you at least thank God for waking you up this morning? Hmm? Just want to know. But if you ain't a troll, Fred, welcome to the channel. Like I said, combos we had last night, those are combos that's always going to stay on topic because, come on now. But right now, all we know is another young kid with a gun in his hand doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. We can't underlook that or overlook that. No. We do not want to take that chance. You do not want to risk that chance. You do not want to see that type of thing happen. No, my fault, Fred. If you confuse what I'm talking about, I had somebody else who popped in here yesterday saying that they was new to the channel. And before it was all said and done, there were certain words that I know for a fact is a troll, and it's the same troll. So I'm trying not to snipe you in here. But again, if you are new to the channel, doesn't matter where you came from, welcome to the channel. Hey, blessings, Haley. Like I said, topics like that is really touching sometimes because, you think about it. It got to be more education when it comes to gun control. Forget laws. You need more education. And again, the gun should be your last resort. The world has become so desensitized that you're going to see this. Nobody knows how to fight no more. Nobody knows how to just throw hands and feet. Like, come on. Everybody is quick to grab a gun. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with protecting your family at all costs because that is your right. But then again, don't be stupid and leave your gun somewhere where kids can get a hold of it. The word salute. Hey, Tanya, blessing. Give me a second, y'all. Fucking heavy ass trucks in the morning. But like I said, you definitely don't want that. Definitely don't want a situation where your kid gets that gun and then either hurts himself or hurts somebody else. That's why I said it don't need to be no more you trying to repeal or you trying to strict the gun laws. No. Strict the gun laws ain't gonna help anything. And it really ain't. Strict the gun laws is gonna do nothing but make it worse. Instead of having strict laws, you need to have, like I said, you need to have more education. It should not be easy for anybody to get a gun. And you shouldn't need or want a gun unless you really feel you need to protect yourself. And again, that should be your last possible option. And if you're going to carry a gun, or if you are going to have a gun somewhere in the house, then make sure it's nowhere near, especially if there's kids or teens in the house. Come on now. A lot of these damn things could stop if there would be more education on that level. You know, and I felt last night's conversation was definitely a good build. You know, and these are topics that's going to continue to keep talked about because, come on now. So every day we know it's a situation like this happening, even if it hasn't made worldwide news yet. You know? Yeah, don't get it twisted. Like, prime example. But you know why we got strict gun laws, Tanya? Because New York and New Jersey, technically, we together. So, and we literally, like tri-state, we literally, so I feel that's why it's always going to count. But you got other states that you keep talking about gun laws. No, you need education on how to use a gun, when to use a gun, and how to disarm a gun and all that shit. Those are the educations that you need instead of the damn gun laws, man. Because by law and by your constitution, if you want to say it, you have a right to bear arms. But that don't mean be stupid while you bearing arms. Come on now. You still have to think about people's lives and your own, you know? Like I said, just something to think about. How many more kids are going to either use the gun or die by the gun when they shouldn't even really be thinking about it? Yo, Carlton, salute, my guy. Top of the morning. But that's why, Tanya, like, look, you in Jersey, I'm in New York. We literally cross from each other. Of course, they laws are just going to be the same as ours to a degree. So, you know, when it comes to that, yeah, you get caught with one out here, automatic 3 years. There ain't no fucking 8 months no more. Literally a year to 3, depending on what's what and the severity of the crime. Even if you ain't fucking do nothing with the gun, you just got caught with it. Off the rip. They ain't trying to hear that shit out here. That's why I said our laws is too fucking strict. Even if you want to fuck, even if you try to go for a gun license, unless you armed security or some other shit, you ain't getting that. Them niggas not trying to hear that out here. And they not. But for the other states that's lucky and even more, you know, they more what? Not even saying lenient. Yeah, y'all more lenient. Y'all laws are more lenient than all shit. Y'all niggas can get your hands on any type of weapon as long as you pass some sort of background check. That's the crazy part. Yo, still salute, my guy. That's what I'm saying. You have to be knowledgeable when you are having a gun, even if you're going to keep it in the house. Just know your kids, your teens, family, whoever's there should not be getting their hands on your gun or even messing with it. They shouldn't even know that the gun is in the house. The only way you getting a gun without a license, Haley, is if, well, at least in New York City, is if you getting it illegally. Other than that, you can't get no gun unless you going for the NYPD, armed security, and something else. I don't know if it's bounty hunters or some shit, I forgot. But out here, you ain't getting no fucking, man, listen. What you need this gun for? They ain't trying to hear that shit. Like I said, New York City is definitely different. Now, anywhere else, you could probably get a gun without a, but then again, you still got to pass a background check. That's what I'm saying. You keep talking about making gun laws more stricter. No, How about you give out education for those who it's easy to get a gun? They need educational classes, especially if they plan on getting one. That's how I look at it. You know, yeah, and that's the thing, and that's the truth because it's you gotta look at it. It's easy for them to get access to them shits. So of course you're gonna have shit like that, mass shootings. You gonna have shit like come on, man. Whether it's in a school or not, you're gonna always have shit like that because in those states it's so easy to purchase a gun. And then not even that. These people ain't even educated enough to really have a gun. Sorry. Now I can see if you know your ways around it, how to, take it apart, all that other shit. All right, that's good money. But there's people that don't know even the simplest thing. And that simplest thing that they don't know could mess around and fuck them up too. Got to teach them the proper education on how to use it, even when the gun jam. If that's how you're going to go. Nah, I know Texas is good. Like again, Texas is good. I think Canada. It's a few spots that I know for a fact, man. You good to get them, even if you don't got a license. But still, you got to pass some sort of background check. You can't have no fucking felonies and you think you getting a gun. And that's not even going to help, sis. I see what you're talking about, but that's not even cool. Because that still ain't going to help you or whistle or something. No, sometimes you're going to have to defend yourself the best way possible. I get that. But that whistle and that other shit ain't going to help. Shit, I know some people walking around with tasers and pepper spray. They doing everything. Like, nigga, I got everything just in case. And I don't blame them because when you're a female, especially in the evenings and you coming home, come on, it's too much shit going on. It's too much going on. That's what I'm saying. They always try to say you need licenses for certain things, and I don't always believe so. I just believe if you got the proper education and the knowledge on certain things, then you should be able to obtain anything. But then again, I feel you should still pass a background test. Because again, you can't be no fucking felon walking around with a firearm. Come on now. Hey, Angel, blessings. Top of the morning. Well, my fault. Top of the evening on your end. That's what I'm saying. I feel like unless you necessarily have to come to those terms and you got to use a weapon to defend yourself, better use the fucking weapons God gave you. Better use those hands and feet. I know how to leg drop a nigga real quick and walk away like nothing happened. Come on. Because I know right now, yeah, it's getting critical. It's getting a little dangerous in this world. And some people are just sporadic with shit. But, like I said, when it comes to your home and your protection, yeah, you are supposed to have one. But then again, you're supposed to make sure you got that sucker locked up somewhere where nobody could get to it. Only you know where the hell it's at. And maybe the wife or whoever it is with you. Just in case if you ain't there and something happens. They know where to go, how to take care of the situation, and try to fend off. That's what I'm saying. They not giving proper education for people like that. And they need that, honestly. Nah, nigga, you going word. Nah, you ain't getting the Hulk Hogan leg drop. You getting the Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, all that leg drop, nigga. All on your neck. And I'm gonna walk away like nothing happened. No, I gotta do it in the morning. Now I appreciate you dropping those links, Angel. Oh shit! Again, shout outs to this plug. Shit. But still, you have to have education. You don't necessarily have to have a license for certain things. If you got clear knowledge, all right, then you should pass that clear knowledge along. That's why I said they need to open up little schools so you could learn how to. That's just like I'm saying. For armed security guards, they gotta go take a 72-hour class or some shit like that. Because you really gonna not just be learning book wise about the gun. You gotta literally do that shit. Yeah, let me see this. Yeah, that's too much, you know. But come on now. Nah, I know, bro. But you know, like I said, if they want to follow that, still, I understand where you're coming from. But look, if that's what they want to follow, then yeah, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit them logical. You really don't need it. But then again, you still supposed to have an education on what the fuck you doing and how you gonna do it. Nah, these people do. Y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. New to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, it should just be a little bit, should be a little harder to some degree because some people honestly ain't built for it. And like I said, if you don't honestly need it, you do what you do best to protect your family. Oh, but all in all, shoot, you don't want no more situations like that occurring. You don't want to keep hearing the same old kid brought a gun to school, killed somebody. Kid brought a gun to school, he got killed. Kid done killed himself because he playing around with the gun or just being curious and dropping this, like, oh, safety not on. So I said they need to educate the people who are trying to get these guns, even in them states where it's easy to purchase. Nah, you still got to go through a class, buddy. You got to do something because you're not going to be just sitting here walking out all willy nilly with a gun. And then who knows what the hell your intentions really are, you know? They have 8 hour class. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, though. You're supposed to get 4 hours because you got to learn everything in that book about how to do whatever, whatever. And then you got to take those classes for shooting because you need target practice. You're not just going to be sitting here getting all crazy. No. And see, I think that 4 hours when it comes to shooting, that should probably be the worst because you got to literally be on point and make sure you ain't hitting no civilian targets on that shit. Still, I know that too, bro. But guess what? If you are bringing a fucking weapon home, bro, for some people who don't got a storage, they got to bring that weapon home or at least bring that shit somewhere near the home. But even still, if you're going to do so, stash box it. Do something. Not saying you're supposed to have your gun far from home in case that's how you protect your family and your property, but shoot. Like I said, get one of them double layer fucking stack boxes like how they used to have. Put some tools on the top. It's like how the toolboxes, man. Get one of them big ass toolbox shits, man. Just like how they do in the mechanic shop. Get one of them big ass file cabinets. You leave whatever in particular, you leave your shit stashed right there. Yo, really salute, my guy. Hey, Elizabeth, blessings. Top of the morning, sis. You know, but I feel the education is important because, like I said, you bringing home a gun, that's a risky situation right there. And like I said, it's not that guns hurt people, it's people that hurt people. You know, yeah, you got to be on all points and all aspects when it comes to this. But then again, if you necessarily don't need it, you do what you've been doing to protect you and yours. That's it. Like I said, we get tired of seeing these type of situations, and kids should not be having no type of guns around them. Period. And if they gonna have something on them, shit, they better only have it for that protection purpose right there. In case something do pop off, they shouldn't just be running around with it neither. Like I said, you have to educate, not just yourself. Educate your kids, your teens, whoever's living in your household, and you got the weapon there. Educate them so they know not to fucking do no next shit, and we won't have no more of these situations. Oh, y'all keep talking about reform, but sometimes the reforms don't help. That's how it's supposed to be, bro. And all these new safes that they got, better start getting your hands on them shits because those safes is definitely good. If nobody know the combo, they ain't gonna be getting that shit. Not unless them niggas is the most experienced hackers in the world. Other than that, get you a safety box, period. That's all you gotta do nowadays, man. We don't want to see no more tragedies happening. You know, there's already too many tragedies happening as it is in the world, but then we don't want to see that type of tragedy when it comes to the kids, man. That's how it's supposed to have been done in the first place. When you doing certain things, and even if it is to protect your home, you have to give clear knowledge and education to whoever's in there about what's what to do and what not to do. You know, in the event you might have to use this, you know what to do after that. Got to educate. You know, another thing I was going to say too is I was going to bring this up too. Some people are brushing off mental health like it's nothing, and I'm here to say this: you can't brush off mental health, especially if you know you might have people in your family. Almost everybody in their family has somebody with some sort of mental health, mental disability, or whatever. And if you're gonna walk around here like it's nothing, then I really don't know where the hell your humanity is at. You know, yo, you know what's crazy? Word where she's at, I don't think she. I don't know. I always thought London was more the stabbing because they got more stabbings out there than actual shootings. Now Australia, I don't know about. I thought they just boomeranged everybody. I'm not throwing no fucking puns or nothing. I'm just being truthful. I would say the same thing. Y'all got knives. Like shoot, y'all got more stabbings than anything. You know, and that's the sad part. You know, you got some people who are grasping the gun before they even turn 10 years old. And that's why I said, even if they're going to get into that, they should be educated properly. And then again, they shouldn't even get educated on that note if that's what they plan on doing. Like I said, it's just sad when you living in the world and you feel you got to literally be strapped at all costs just because you don't know who's who and, you know, what could happen. Shit crazy. I feel like this, though. Don't, and I mean, absolutely don't think that this is something to be laughed at, neither. Because it ain't. Because this tragedy is happening almost every other damn day, whether it's being nationally televised or not. And then some things don't get nationally televised. If I'm in New York City, I'm not getting too much California news unless I fucking zoom through something where it's a California based station. Other than that, I won't even know what the fuck is going on out there unless it's worldwide. That's why I'm saying you got major outlets, you got minor news outlets, and some people you ain't even gonna catch it unless it get unless it get put up on social media somewhere. So it's always something to fucking look at. And again, mental health shouldn't get laughed at. It shouldn't get downplayed. None of that. And you wanna know why I say that? Because I believe some of the trolls that's on here on social media might have mental health depression or some sort of issue. But then again, you shouldn't be on here doing certain things if you do have that. You know, that is a dangerous way to get yourself hurt. I see you, Lala. Blessings. Yo, word, you stupid. You ain't surviving that boomerang attack. So if the right person swinging at you, nigga, is over. Yeah, I know that. I know that, Lala. I'm glad you in here for the morning. Yeah, depression is a fucking beast. But then again, like I said, it shouldn't be overlooked either. My thing is, I think some people are highly depressed only because they in a society where it's like mostly everybody they can't trust. Some people are really depressed because when they should have that real genuine support and love, they don't got it. But then I believe some of them push their own blessings away just by having that. See, like I said, I'm not going to say it's a gift, but I ain't going to say it's a curse neither. But I just feel some tread lines. Some of those type of people do tread lines. I think that's why some people do what they do. And for those type of ones, I'm gonna say this: you can't misuse or try to be funny with people if they trying to help you in any way, shape, or form. You know, and you can't use a certain thing as a leeway or an excuse neither, because some people ain't gonna want to hear that. You're gonna have some people who don't care about no mental health, no none of that. And if they feel any type of way, they feel threatened or they feel like you trying to do something, they will pop your ass. Yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny, and I'm not wishing that on nobody. But I literally seen it happen a while back. But you gotta look at it. You got some of these people who, if they are out on the streets, they already know the streets is cold like a motherfucker. So imagine when they get their hands on a gun, or imagine when they get their hands on something they honestly shouldn't have. That's another type of tragedy that could happen. That's why I said don't overlook that neither. But sometimes the wrong people definitely get their hands on a fucking weapon and it's over. And sometimes it don't even got to be a gun. You know, anything to protect themselves, they will do so. Shoot, where mine's at, Lala? Come on now. Come on now. You ain't gonna do that this morning. You ain't gonna sit here and eat in front of me. No, nah, I'm messing with you. Nah, but you know, like it's the truth though. Shouldn't overlook that at all. Because let's keep it real. That shit could be happening as we speak right now in your neighborhood. You wouldn't even know it because it's under your nose. But we know who really have issues and who don't. Sometimes it don't even take that much to look at a person. Just like me, I was always observant like that. I knew when people was on normal time and when people was on the other type of time. It don't take hard to look. Sometimes you just read body language too. If I see you still ticking or doing certain things, yeah, I would assume something is wrong with you. And if it's not mentally, I would say you probably got some sort of nerve damages or whatever, because I've seen some people twitching and ain't nothing wrong with them. It's just they nerves fucked up. You heard what she said. Feed the chat. Yeah, you always gotta be ready in times of crisis and everything else. But then again, like I said, you always gotta take heed to certain things. Like I said, one time in particular, if I wouldn't have really looked and just examined certain things, I wouldn't have cared. Because I was one of them that I'd have said, I'd knock you out if I felt you was trying to do something. But then again, I know when you put your hands on these type of people, you got to worry about going to jail regardless, especially if they on paper. But then again, like I said, it shouldn't be overlooked, and a lot of them shouldn't even be homeless. I just walked past a park, going to use a bathroom, which I was surprised is even open right now. And it's like four bums in there. I had to leave out that bathroom. Literally, it's like 4 or 5 bums in there taking a shower, doing whatever. Why are these people still on the street for? Like, this is what I'm saying. They worried about certain other things, and you got people like them, especially those who I know got mental health, that's still on the streets. Gotta really build an asylum or build a spot for them to, because nobody deserves to be homeless. And I do say that again. Nobody deserves to be homeless, even if you have mental health. Shouldn't be on the fucking streets. Shouldn't. These streets is too damn cold. Hey, Miss Queen T, I see you. Blessing, sis. Top of the morning, top of the morning. Like I said, for those who just tuned in, hit the like button, do the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know how I do in here with y'all. Glad y'all all tuned in for the morning. I hope y'all all are having a blessed day so far. I don't know why I feel like a Tuesday to me and it's only Monday. My weekend was kind of weird though, but it was kind of good. It was still blessed, you know. You know, we all have, different views and opinions on certain things, but sometimes we come to the same conclusions. And that's something that's a factor right there. You want to see changes in life happen. Like I said, we definitely need to change up how things are done as far as the people with mental health, the people who are mentally challenged severely and really can't, do certain things, and mentally handicapped too, physically handicapped, all of that. More things need to be in play for them too. It does. Some of these spots need to be reopened because some of these people who are on the streets homeless, they do need a place to go. But then again, I can understand you trying to, but then even still, if you're going to build something for them, I make sure you have adequate security and all that know how to deal with people like that, just in case. Again, I still don't feel anybody should be on the streets, especially if they have severe mental health crisis or issues. They shouldn't be on the streets. And if some of them taking medications and stuff, they need to be somewhere where they could get the adequate dose of medication so they could be good. Hey, Tanya, blessings. I thought you was already in here before. You must have ran the shadows and came back, girl. See, at least us here believe in that, Lala. I don't know about everybody else, man, because some people say they do and they show different. Like I said, I try to show all love and support the best ways possible, and that one thing we should try to change. Some of these people who have mental health crisis, I don't care. Rather it's severe or not, they shouldn't be on these streets and knowing that the streets ain't shit. Sorry to say it like that. Got people doing grimy shit day in and day out. And if it's not the youngins, you got some of the adults just to do shit. Yo, Mac Mean, salute my brother. I see you, Scorp. I see you, Scorp. You know what I'm about to ask you, baby. What's going on with Paco? He feeling any better? I had to ask that question. He told me he got worse, but hopefully he does feel better. You know. Mayhem, blessings, sis. See y'all over here. Nah, Mac, cause come on, bro. It be mad shit going on. Even if you don't got mental health, just being homeless, niggas do fucked up foul shit. And that's why I say I feel nobody should be homeless. That's why you need to reopen a lot of these places, take these people in. I walked in that bathroom and there's literally 4 men in there, like it looked like they were sharing. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I'm out of here. Now I was only just coming to wash my hands. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. Like I can't. And it broke my heart a little bit because I'm like, well, damn. Like some of these people make it seem like they doing so much to get them off the streets, but there's still a big ass problem in the city, and there's still a bunch of them in the streets. You might not see them on every corner right now, but trust me, it's wintertime. They trying to stay as warm as possible, so they gonna go wherever they gotta go. But even still, that's crazy, man. Like I said, it's just really things to think about. Like I said, when I bring these topics, I ain't bringing them just to fucking talk out my ass. No, I see shit on a daily. I'm supposed to be knocked the fuck out knowing I got to work. Nope. Let me give this word out this morning. Daily bread. Let me get this out in the morning while I'm up smoking this good old hot fire. And like I said, if y'all missed the live last night, catch the replay. But I'm serious about that. Instead of stricter gun reform, y'all need to have better education for gun laws and all that shit. And for having a gun or any type of weapon thereof, period. Yeah, like y'all spend money on frivolous things when y'all could be helping these people get their lives back in order. And then we know some people, depending on what the situation is, if they was already in a good spot and they got kicked out, that's probably because of something they did. Like I said, some of them will use that shit to their advantage too. But you can't misuse and you can't definitely mistreat the people who are looking out for you. Like I had one day somebody trying to say, "Oh, I got look, I don't care about you having health issues," and I ain't saying it like I don't care. No, I'm saying it because you're not gonna keep using that same excuse. Even if you are having one of them outbreaks, bro, like I said, it's called respect. Because some people ain't gonna give a fuck. Some people will really knock you out. Appreciate you for dropping those links, Angel. You already know how we rock, baby. But come on now. Like I said, anybody that been in the city don't matter. They shouldn't be on the streets because they not just a danger to themselves, they a danger to others. And then sometimes even if they ain't a danger, they could be a fucking target. Because you have people who really target these type of people. And it ain't just the city, that's a worldwide problem. You got people that will target anybody homeless, whether they have mental health or not. That's why I said shouldn't nobody be left on the streets. I don't care what the fuck is going on. Y'all spending money on dumb shit. Spend money on the shit that really counts. Start bringing back these educational centers for these kids since y'all want to cut all the fucking programs in the schools and shit. Sorry to sound so raw and so passionate in the morning, but there's a lot of things you think about. That's why I say I could never run out of fucking things to talk about. And even if I gotta bring it back up, hey, it's always a different aspect. Word, y'all show each other some love because we got some good people in here. Got some good people that actually do content and brings on real life topics to the forefront. Like I said, while everybody's focusing on other shit, focus on what really matters right now. Right now, you go outside in your world and see what's going on, nigga. You can already analyze what's what and what needs to be done. You got some people who are trying to get community centers and stuff open for these kids, so at least they will have something to do outside of the streets. Yeah, we know some people wasn't fortunate, but then that shouldn't mean we can't break a cycle. You said Paco being greedy scored? Well, at least he's feeling better. I didn't like that cry emoji you gave me the other day when you said he was sick again. No, hopefully he'll stay good. I know how it is. Trust me. I be trying to make sure my little fur baby is good so far. So fuck him. Like, gotta keep him good like I'll keep my child good. You know? Yeah, it shouldn't be no homeless people in the US, but guess what? Some people are homeless for different reasons. And some people got forced out their shit, which I feel is always fucked up. You got forced out or because you couldn't keep a certain amount to keep shit paid, they quick to kick you out. And that's what I'm saying. Certain things that we know was set up because that's how they quote unquote try to keep a balance. It's like a fake animal tree if you want to be technical. It's almost like come on now. It's almost like king of the jungle type shit. Got the rich being rich, got the middle class who's stuck in the middle, and then you got the poor. And the poor, if they not barely just making it, they on the streets. And it's fucked up. Gotta start instilling more things for people. Because some people, only reason why they might be fucked up and homeless is because whatever they done as far as like education and shit, it don't fucking resonate with what's going on in the world now. That's why I said some people can't get the opportunities, and I think some of these people like open up a spot where for a fact you get the homeless off the street. For those who ain't fully mentally challenged as far as homeless people, you get them into some sort of work trade or something. Let them get back on their feet until they could get their own shit. That's how it's supposed to be. supposed to keep spreading the love regardless of what's changing in the world. And some people have really lost sight of that, especially these people. They have lost sight of that shit. And they're going to continue to try to keep this shit as a downfall. And I feel there should be no homeless people in America, period. At all. There should be no homeless people in the world, period. Not just America, the whole world. There should be nobody homeless. Because everybody deserves to have some sort of roof over their head. I don't give a fuck if it's the flashiest of flashy or if it's just livable enough for you to stay there. That's just how I feel. Because I done seen too many people out here on these streets, especially people I really knew or looked up to and would have never expected it. But then again, you know, some situations are different. I see you, Auntie Mama. Blessings. See y'all in here, man. We in here. See, we all in here having a good one. Relight the spliff again. Shit. It was a little nippy this morning, but like I said, had to get this morning walk. I had to talk with the people because I feel it was things that was going to get said. You know. You know. See, that's what's up, Scorpion. See, that's a blessing. See, right there, that's always going to be a blessing. You helping out the smallest way possible. Like I said, if I know somebody hungry and need to eat, if I don't fucking use my card here, I'll give you here. This is what you need. Come on, let's go get something. You know, that's the one thing you never supposed to deny anybody. Never supposed to deny nobody no food. I don't give a fuck what situation they in. Not supposed to deny food. I always felt that was a curse to do so. Especially when you have people, even if you ain't going to eat it, you might have people who might be starving. Pass that along. Like with some of these companies, they know they be throwing out massive food at the end of the night. Wrap that shit up and give it to the people that you know going to need it. It's not that hard to do. I knew a couple chicken spots when I was chilling in the Lower East Side. Before the night was out, they would make sure whatever they knew they was going to throw out, they would box them shits up. And a couple people they knew for a fact, even if they wasn't homeless, yo, son, your family needs some chicken or some shit like that. Yo, son, hey, come get this. That's how they used to do it. Shit, one night I was going in the spot to go buy some chicken. The nigga said, nah, put your money away, bro, because I'm about to wrap all of this up. And you could take that to the fam and shit like that. Nigga gave me damn near 30 pieces of chicken, mad fucking sides and shit like that. And I was gonna pay the nigga, and he was like, nah, bro. I do this way before I start closing the store, nigga. I already made my money for the day. And that's how some people do it. If they done made their little profit and whatever for the day, whatever they ain't getting with, yo, here. That's how it's supposed to be. And I remember you was saying that la too. And sometimes you might have to do that. Like I said, in order to get some clear mental space, sometimes you're just gonna have to up and move from somewhere. You know, sometimes the change of scenery is not bad at all. Nah, they can't be used. How they figure they can be used, sis? At the end of the day, if they stay in these spots, right? Like, come on. I don't know. Like I said, there's so many different things, so many different elements. That's why I said, like, when it comes to real life shit, I can never run out of things to talk about, y'all. Never. Only time I can stop talking about something that the man upstairs called for me. Other than that, nah. So I'm saying you have some spots that will do shit like that. If they got food they ain't really trying to throw away, especially if it's a mass amount, they will bag it up. Some people might get lucky, might not even have to pay for their food. Yo, here, take this. You know? Yeah, they always try to have some sort of excuse when it comes to dumb shit, but come on now. Everybody deserves to have a hot meal in their stomach regardless. Some of these people be lucky to get a fucking full meal sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have at least 3 out the day. And even if you're going to have 2 meals, that breakfast should be the most important thing because guess what? You still got to maneuver around during the day. Yo, word, bro. Shoot. Yeah, nah, cause bro, sometimes it's gonna be like that. Like, son, I had that shit happen once or twice. My dad said, like, yo, son, these people ain't fucking. I came to deliver a pie. These niggas ain't even fucking answering. So you want this? Niggas did that shit to me a couple months ago. Nigga dead knocked on my neighbor door. My neighbor was not home at all. I don't even know why they ordered pizza and he wasn't gonna be home. He turned around. Yo, son, I don't even want to fucking bring this shit back, bro. And it was already paid for. Up, I take it. Good looks, you know. Yeah, as a business, but this what I'm saying. These businesses, if they know they got enough, especially if they know they getting deliveries damn near on a daily and they getting big shipments, why not try to feed people that you know might need it? Especially some of those people be perched in front of your fucking businesses or around your businesses. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, I seen that shit, Mac. Which I'm gonna be honest with you too, bro. It's been like prime example. In all five boroughs, they do have pantries. Don't get it twisted. Some of these they do have pantries, but then again, some of these pantries don't have adequate shit because it's not really enough being donated. Some of these pantries you'll probably go into because I've seen some people sitting on long ass lines, and you think they're gonna come out with some shit. And some of these pantries they just giving you the bare minimum. I done been in one pantry one time because I was going with a few people just to see what the fuck it was all about. Them niggas came out with a whole damn deli ham, mad different shit, cheese, shit like that you know you get in the supermarket. Like, oh shit, these niggas is lit over here. Why can't it be like that everywhere? It's like certain pantries, yeah, you gonna get damn near whatever. Then you got them other ones, you gonna get the bare minimum. You probably get some canned goods, some vegetables, fruits, etc., etc. Nah, why can't all the pantries be the same? Everybody deserves a fair chance. Everybody deserves to eat. Like I said, especially those who are out there in the streets, they deserve to eat. They deserve the same fucking meal like everybody getting. Or maybe I'm just thinking too wrong. Maybe it's the weed I'm smoking. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just saying something that makes sense. Y'all know how it is. When I say something that's logical, yeah, you're always gonna get some sort of bullshit behind it. So, and I understand that, Angel. But then again, if you got the proper people cooking and doing what they do, you ain't got to worry about that because you're supposed to make sure everything that comes into your business, your establishment, it got to really be passed. Like, all right, this is good. This is good. Just don't look all that. Let me get rid of this. You know. But then again, some people get food poisoning because the people that's cooking don't know how to fucking cook. And if it's not that, they done probably been sick or they are sick and they passing the germs along to you. You know, just saying. It's a lot of different things that could be done. It's like it's a lot of different things that could be talked about. So, like I said, I think I'm here for the stand, and I think this is what everybody's going to get regardless. So, get used to it, especially for you trolls out there. Get used to it because no matter what you say or do, I'm still going to be on topic, and I'm still going to have my head on the swivel. And on top of that, you can troll as much as you want to troll, but when these real life situations hit close to home, you'll know that it's not funny no more. So hope y'all all ready for it. Keep telling y'all, you can't stop education, growth, and you can't stop development. You can try to slow it down, but you ain't stopping development. You definitely ain't stopping knowledge. That shit is always going to be key until your ass pass away. That's it. Yeah, and you know what it is too. That is yo word on some real shit. That is truthfulness. You got some people who really don't be needing these pantries. Like I said, I only went in there one time just to see what was what, because I was like, yo, how the fuck? Because I ain't believe my boy. He's like, nigga, I got all this shit from the pantry at this church. And this is when I was living uptown. I said, nigga, you lying. I kept saying that shit the whole time, nigga, you lying. I don't believe you. Then when it was all said and done, I said, oh shit, they really? Okay. You know, like they give that pantry was giving out a bunch of shit. Like I said, niggas gave out a deli hand, Frank's, eggs, milk, all that shit. Shit that I knew would have probably been expensive in a damn supermarket now. Them niggas was giving them shits out in big ass bags. Either that or they, yo, gotta come get this box. They was giving them big ass boxes out. So that shit had a little bit of everything in it. You know? Shit crazy. Yeah, Scorp, sometimes you gotta be eerie too when you going out to eat. And then, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people are used to really being, home eating, home cooked meals. Some people don't really do good eating out in certain spots. See, like with me, I'll do takeout here and there, but I'm cooking. And as you see from the shorts, nigga, I cook. So I ain't gonna be sitting here like outside because, like I said, it's always a different element. If the people ain't cooking the food right, sometimes these people be dead ass sick to the world and they fucking cooking your food. Yeah, I know, but some churches ain't, Angel. Trust me. Some of them are, and some of them ain't. Some is only for self, and some are only going to do as much as they feel they're going to do. That's why I said, as a community, when it comes to certain things, y'all know y'all can make changes. Sometimes it don't take a pantry to change shit. I know people who was coming out here grilling. Yo, this past summer that just passed, it was like two different people in my area. One was cooking and grilling, and yeah, he was making his little money. One didn't give a fuck. He was just giving plates out for those who knew. He walking around to the people that was homeless. Yo, yeah, bro, I don't know if you eat this, but I made this, down, the third. Then there was a van out here at one time. They was giving out food to people that needed it. And even the people that didn't need it, they were still giving the food out because they had too much of it. And that's how it really is supposed to be. Everybody deserves a hot meal, all of that shit. Nobody should go homeless nor hungry. You know? Nah, we all gotta be on you, Scorp. We ain't gonna be sitting over here cutting the damn doctor because some shit happened. We ain't playing with you, lady. We ain't playing with you. Yeah, but we definitely, like I said, we all care about each other because we all want to make sure we good. Like I said, 2023 should be the best prosperous year for everybody. Especially in this team, we gotta win. Keep our health is number one goal. Nah, it's the truth, bro. Like, come on, bro. Nobody wants to have to worry about that. Nobody. Like, you gotta think about that. I don't walk past early this morning leaving work. I walked past at least 8 different homeless people. And the sad part about it is one of them was so laid out in the street. I thought that was just straight garbage. Like it was nothing but black bags surrounding that person. That's why I'm like, you got people right now sitting out and about. They ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't got nowhere to take no proper shower, none of that. And if they do get a spot to take a proper shower, it still ain't proper because right now it's wintertime. Nobody trying to fucking wash their ass and then come back out in the cold weather. Yeah, that's the shit I don't like. That's a public service announcement to some people. If you know you don't need the pantry for anything, why fucking go there? Just because it's free? And you're not thinking about the other people who might need that. That's what I'm saying. You got some of these spots, they'll literally have any and everybody grabbing up shit. So my thing is, if you don't necessarily need it for that time frame, then you shouldn't be on them lines. And you definitely shouldn't just be grabbing up shit. You gotta think about everybody else. And if you know you only need a couple things and you know you can't afford it supermarket wise, all right, well then you go do what you do. But other than that, you shouldn't be on these pantries and none of that if you know you don't need it. Like I said, that's just being too fucking selfish and too greedy. Don't get me wrong, it's not saying you can't stack up your house just to be on the safe side of the case. But then again, if you know you don't fully need it, and your house is already stacked, what are you taking it for? Unless you plan on giving it to somebody when you leave out. Now I've seen a couple people do that. They house stacked to the ceiling. They'll go to the pantry, grab up whatever, and then they'll give those to people that they know might need shit. Like, yo, if you need extra this is down the third, I got it. You need extra soap or whatever, I got it. Now that's smart because you ain't selling it to nobody. You just giving it to the people you know need it. You know, it's crazy. Shoot, I went to one pantry. That matter of fact, that same pantry. Shit, matter of fact, I walked past one pantry another time. I ain't go in, but I walked past. Shit, them niggas had tuna fish out there. Tuna fish, cat food, all that shit for the yo, if you got animals, yo, we got this, that, the third. You know, like I said, you got some pantries that'll give out exactly what you know the people might need. Top of the morning, Dawn, blessings. You know? Yeah, nah, that's the sad part. Like I said, you know, everybody's situations is different, you know, when it comes to being homeless. But again, nobody should be homeless. Period. Everybody deserves a roof over their head, food in their stomach, and an opportunity to at least be doing something productive in life. That's just how I look at it. Sometimes change can happen, and you don't necessarily even have to worry about trying to get these politicians or anybody involved. Like I said, the smallest changes make a big noise. See, like what Scorp was saying, I like that. And that's going to continue to be a blessing, you know, because God is watching that shit. Trust me. He's watching everything. That's a blessing right there. You feeding people that need to be fed. That's how it's supposed to be. You know? Nah, it is. It's a systematic thing that, like I said, it could be fucking changed at some point. Well, see what the problem is even when you try to do certain things on the right notion, they ain't gonna want to see you build and do that shit. That's why I said for those that you really can't help on the level of trying to get them housing, you help them by feeding them food. At least some of them. You know, some of these people are homeless because they have serious problems too, and it still shows. I remember one day, dude said something about he lost everything he had because of him drinking too much and not doing what he was supposed to be doing. Yeah, you fucking getting into debt, you drinking, you doing all sorts of wild shit. Yeah, of course you're gonna end up on the streets if you don't stop yourself before a certain time. Then you got some, like I said, that just got forced out their fucking spot of living. And again, I feel that's just it's sad. We need to really reverse that type of play. We need to reverse it. That's what I'm saying. You gotta definitely look at that. It's a sad situation. You know, just some morning talk for some people to think about. There are things we know we can change, even if we can't change it on the big level. We start where we start at, And that shit makes a huge impact when it's all said and done. Because now they ain't got no choice but to recognize it. And they ain't got no choice but to accept whatever. So I said we gotta do the best we possibly can on all aspects. Like I said, the smallest changes make big changes. Don't let that go over your head. Yo, Angel, what you cooking, man? You know I'm being greedy, man. Yeah, score. Oh, yo, chill, Will, salute, my guy. I ain't forget about you. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with the chat too. See y'all all in here. Salute and blessings to everybody that tuned in this morning. Exactly. That part right there, chill. You know, it's like in certain spots, if you can't even keep your rent paid for the month, they quick to want to kick your ass out. That's depending on where you living exactly, because some spots ain't always so slummish. You know, they don't have slumlords. But then again, if you can't even really keep your whole rent paid, sometimes that's back rent. And then for every time you got it, that's even more back rent. So it's like you setting people up to fail to a degree, and that's the truth. You know, nah, that part right there is truth. Again, hence why I said what I said. Not always going to be able to go to these establishments and try to work out some sort of business plan to do something that is constructive, especially when you are a melanated person like me. So they always try to keep something in place to try to fucking stop the main ones from doing something. But at some point, everybody gonna have to rise up on it. You know, like I said, it's just something to think about. No, because what Word said was definitely truth right there. But this is why I'm saying too. If you know you ain't gonna be able to get that help from these establishments, then you do what you need to do and put it in place. Like I said, all last summer, it was different people out here that was serving food and selling food in the streets. And it wasn't all of them was selling food. You had a couple of them that was just giving out food because they just wanted to do it. Especially they seeing people out here, they struggling. As far as the homeless, they struggling. They really ain't got nothing. They looking all starved out. They ain't gonna do shit like that. I knew somebody who was giving out free food for the homeless and was charging everybody else that they knew was set and straight. Yeah, nigga, you how he get the hold up, how he get a free plate? I don't, nigga, you got money in your pocket, nigga, you working. You ain't homeless, nigga. I was laughing that day because she shut his whole shit down. Hold up, how he get a plate free and I gotta pay for mine? He look at him and look at you. Enough said. Like, come on. Shut his whole shit down. And you got to sometimes. Like I said, you just gotta really take that into consideration. It's gonna be an uphill battle on some aspects of life. But if you know you willing and determined to fight and do what you gotta do, then do it. You know, and show these people better. Show them that there are people in the world who really stand on what they stand on. And that they will go to the depths to make sure that they shit is, complete and fulfilled as you're supposed to. You could have a million dreams in the world, but if you ain't putting at least a couple of those dreams into motion, then it's just a whole bunch of wasted dreams. Gotta do something. Hey Tay, blessings. Sorry you came in yesterday when they was being huffed, but you know how they do it. We had fun yesterday. Club Nate was definitely chilled out yesterday. You got a little bit of old school music for that Sunday, you know. But like I said, topics like this could definitely be talked about and could definitely have different parts to it because it's always going to be something added, like I said, to the convo. So Like I said, the best things to do when these establishments not going to help you. Shit. Shout out to the plug again. Shit. You got me again with this coughing shit. I like it. But the best way to do it, like I said, is just do what works for you and try to make a global noise about it. You know? Like I said, you have some people who don't have too much of anything and they doing what they got to do. And they're still trying to push and trying to, make a difference the best way possible. Oh, shoot. Sister Christy in the building? Blessing, sis. Glad you tuned in. Like I said, we could definitely do things to definitely spark and make changes happen, especially on a big global event. Some people just gotta be willing to take the time and effort. Like I said, don't necessarily have to go to these establishments for certain things when you could put it in place yourself. Like I said, you have people who are going to these community centers, they feeding people, giving them food, giving them clothes, especially those who need it. And especially during this time of the year, because certain spots it's too fucking cold to be outside damn near ass naked. Sorry. That's why I always tell people, if you know you could donate certain things that's still usable and perishable, then you do so. Doesn't matter if it's food or clothing. You know? Even if it's the simplest thing, you need extra soaps, you need this, you need that, you know. But again, I feel nobody in the world should be homeless. Everybody should have a roof over their head, a shower to fucking go into and take when they need to, and hot food in their stomach. That's what's up, sis. Like I said, as long as everybody is taking that into consideration and actually making the moves, or at least trying to make the steps to it, a lot of things can change for a positive. Like I said, nobody should be homeless and nobody should be hungry. And that's the one thing that we need to focus on too. Trying to eliminate that problem. At least for those who we know for a fact got pushed out and pushed into that type of situation. Need to get them off the streets. Everybody deserves a fair chance to keep roofs over their head. And some establishments, man, listen, the way y'all doing shit with rentals and property and all that shit, y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. Because how you expect somebody to really turn a profit and keep the rent if, shit is sky high? Sky high. You know, like I said, just something to think about, something to really, put into the air. We would want to see different things change, and I feel some people will be a part of that change one way or another. See, I feel like I'm bringing change when I bring this awareness and I bring education and I also just bring me being genuine on who the fuck I am. Can't nobody knock your boy off his swivel when his swivel been too tight forever. So I feel I'm doing it justice right now because I know at some point some people are watching this. And regardless if I curse like the sailor, you did get an overall genuine message. Don't let that go over your head. But I wasn't gonna keep y'all forever this morning. Shoot. I had to do my little morning walk. That good old hour. I'll be doing that shit every other day when it ain't cold. Like I said, even when it come down to your health goals, continue to do what you've been doing. I'm doing what I'm doing right now. You know? Hey, I mean, we all tired of selfish people, but guess what? You're always gonna have selfish people because however they thinking or however they was taught, they're gonna continue that. See, it's a pattern and it's a cycle that's definitely repeated and taught. But that's something else we could talk about on a later date. Shoot. But I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, if you was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay gang. Shout outs to the shadow watchers that rock with your boy, because you already know how we do it in the morning. And I'll definitely be back this afternoon. Who knows? Next topic definitely might drop that open panel. So anybody want to tune in and pop up on that, you already know what it is. For everybody that was tuned in here this morning, y'all already know love is love every time y'all show up. Like I told people, I don't care about numbers. I don't care about who's watching or how many is watching. As long as this word is getting out, I feel like I'm doing my just due and I'm doing my diligence. And I'm going to continue to do that. Because at some point, even the fucking fools are going to have to wake up and realize that a nigga like me is not trying to hear nothing you're talking about. If it ain't on no building term, if it ain't on nothing, I don't want to hear nothing you're talking about. Oh, yeah, public service announcement. Because I also had to put this into play. I see once or twice had people coming in saying some things. Honestly, I don't play chatty patty games. I don't go from chat to chat playing chatty patty games. And if you ain't got nothing to talk about as far as the topic, or if you ain't conversating with the people in the chat, don't ask me about nobody. Because I will kindly ignore that. The next move, I might just block you. That's just for future reference for whoever might be new or might be coming to this channel. All that shit, do that. I'm a whole grown man. If you ain't got nothing to bring here, don't bring ignorance here. That's all I'm going to tell you. 2023, I ain't with it. Really not. But again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll set a reminder for the live later. Next topic definitely going to be an open panel. Hope to see some of y'all on that. But you already know y'all could have been elsewhere, but you was rocking with your boy this morning. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and productive Monday. Hopefully y'all be able to get through the day, stay warm, stay safe, keep that third eye open. Y'all already know. Till the next live, get out of here. Peace and blessings. Oh shoot, James, I ain't even see you in here, bro. I can't even end the live right now. My bad, brother James. Pastor James. Glad you did tune in. My fault, y'all. Again, salute and blessings to everybody. If I missed you, my bad. But yeah, we definitely gonna be back in here later. Who knows? Club Nate might be open later tonight. Who knows? Get your cowboy boots ready. We in here later. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely be back here later. Peace and blessings, everybody.